Have you ever stood in front of a painting and felt completely speechless? A piece of art so powerful it changes the way you see the world. Today, we're diving deep into the lives and legacies of the titans of art, the visionaries who didn't just paint pictures, but shaped history itself. This is our countdown of the 10 most influential artists of all time. It was radical, it was controversial, and it was the birth of abstract expressionism. Works like Number 17 and Blue Poles are not just random splatters. They're a symphony of movement, emotion, and pure, raw energy. Pollock proved that the process of creating art could be just as important as the final product. He shattered the traditional idea of what a painting should be and opened the door for artists to explore abstraction in ways no one had ever imagined. Next, at number 9, we have Claude Monet, the father of Impressionism. Before Monet, artists were expected to create perfect, detailed, realistic paintings inside their studios. But Monet took his easel outdoors and captured the fleeting moments of everyday life. He was obsessed with light and how it changed the appearance of things. Think of his Water Lilies series, where he painted the same pond hundreds of times, each one different depending on the time of day or the season. Or his Impression, Sunrise, the very painting that gave the movement its name. Critics at the time were harsh, calling his work unfinished and messy. But Monet's focus on light, color, and personal perception was a game changer. He taught the world to see the beauty in the ordinary and to capture the feeling of a moment, not just its photographic image. Coming in at number 8 is the master of surrealism, Salvador Dali. Have you ever had a dream that felt incredibly real but was completely bizarre? That's the world Dali invites us into. With his iconic mustache and eccentric personality, Dali painted what he called hand-painted dream photographs. His most famous work, The Persistence of Memory, with its melting clocks, is an image known around the world. Dali tapped into the subconscious mind, inspired by the groundbreaking theories of Sigmund Freud. He used meticulous, hyper-realistic detail to portray irrational and dreamlike scenes, creating a sense of unease and wonder. His work challenged our understanding of reality and proved that the worlds within our minds are just as worthy of exploration as the world outside. At number 7, we journey back to the Dutch Golden Age with Rembrandt van Rijn. Rembrandt was a master of light and shadow, a technique called chiaroscuro, but more than that, he was a master of capturing the human soul. His portraits are more than just likenesses. They are profound studies of character, emotion, and vulnerability. Look at his self-portraits, where he documented his own aging process with unflinching honesty, or his masterpiece, The Night Watch, a massive, dynamic group portrait that broke all conventions of its time. Rembrandt's use of light wasn't just for dramatic effect. It was to reveal the inner life of his subjects. He showed us the depth of human experience, from triumph to tragedy, making his work timeless and deeply relatable even centuries later. Halfway through our list at number 6 is the pop art king, Andy Warhol. In the mid-20th century, Warhol turned the art world on its head by blurring the lines between art and commerce. He took everyday objects like Campbell's soup cans and celebrities like Marilyn Monroe and turned them into iconic works of art. Using techniques like screen printing, he mass-produced his images, questioning the very idea of originality and the genius artist. His studio, The Factory, was a hub of creativity and celebrity culture. Warhol famously said, "In the future, everyone will be world famous for 15 minutes. He not only predicted our modern, media-saturated culture but also fundamentally changed what we consider to be a worthy subject for art. He made art accessible, provocative, and undeniably cool." Breaking into our top 5 is Vincent van Gogh. Perhaps one of the most famous and tragic figures in art history, Van Gogh's influence is immeasurable. During his short and troubled life, he produced over 2,000 artworks, including some of the most beloved paintings ever created. His style is instantly recognizable: thick, swirling brushstrokes, bold colors, and intense emotional expression. In works like The Starry Night, you don't just see a night sky, You feel the awe and turmoil of the artist's soul. In his Sunflowers series, you feel the vibrant energy of life itself. Though he was largely unappreciated in his lifetime, Van Gogh's deeply personal and emotionally charged approach to painting paved the way for Expressionism and modern art. He taught us that art could be a direct window into the human heart. At number 4, we have the fiery and revolutionary Michelangelo. A true Renaissance man, he was a sculptor, painter, architect, and poet. His sheer talent and ambition were legendary. He saw himself primarily as a sculptor, and with works like the David, he transformed a block of marble into a symbol of human perfection and courage. The emotion and anatomical precision are breathtaking, but he was also forced, against his will, to paint the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. The result? One of the greatest artistic achievements in human history. From the iconic creation of Adam to the powerful scenes covering the vast ceiling, Michelangelo's work is a testament to the limitless potential of human creativity. His powerful, muscular figures and dramatic compositions would influence artists for generations to come. Our top 3 begins with the master of Cubism, Pablo Picasso. Picasso was a relentless innovator who changed his style more times than most artists even dream of. He once said, "Good artists copy, great artists steal," and he stole from everywhere to create something entirely new. His most groundbreaking contribution was Cubism, which he developed with Georges Braque. In works like Les Demoiselles d'Avignon, he shattered traditional perspective, showing subjects from multiple viewpoints at once. It was shocking, it was revolutionary, and it changed the course of art forever. From his melancholic blue period to his powerful anti-war statement in Guernica, Picasso was constantly pushing boundaries. His career spanned nearly 80 years, and his unceasing creativity ensures his place as one of the most dominant figures of 20th century art. Our runner-up at number 2 is the original Renaissance man himself, Leonardo da Vinci. Scientist, inventor, musician, and of course artist. Leonardo's curiosity was boundless. He filled thousands of notebook pages with detailed anatomical drawings, engineering designs, and scientific observations. This deep understanding of the world informed his art, giving it an incredible sense of realism and life. His masterpiece, the Mona Lisa, is perhaps the most famous painting in the world. Her enigmatic smile and the masterful use of the sfumato technique, which creates a soft, hazy effect, have captivated viewers for centuries. Then there's The Last Supper, a masterpiece of psychological drama and composition. Leonardo combined art and science like no one before him, elevating the status of the artist from a mere craftsman to a respected intellectual. And finally, at number 1, who is the most influential artist of all time? This was an incredibly tough choice, but we have to go back to the artist who laid the foundation for the entire Renaissance, Giotto. Before Giotto, medieval art was flat, symbolic, and lacked emotion. Figures floated in golden, otherworldly spaces. Giotto changed everything. He was the first artist since antiquity to paint 3-dimensional figures in a realistic space. He gave his subjects weight, substance, and most importantly, human emotion. Look at his frescoes in the Scrovegni Chapel. The grief on the faces of the figures in the Lamentation is palpable. You feel their sorrow. This was a radical departure. By grounding his religious scenes in human reality, Giotto single-handedly shifted the direction of Western art. He set the stage for everyone who followed, from Michelangelo and Leonardo to Rembrandt. Without Giotto's revolution, the art history we know might not exist. From Giotto's emotional realism to Warhol's pop culture commentary, these 10 artists didn't just create beautiful things. They challenged perceptions, invented new ways of seeing, and left an indelible mark on human culture. Their influence echoes through the galleries and studios of today, but that's just our list. Art is personal, and influence can be measured in many ways. Who do you think is the most influential artist of all time? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey through art history, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content like this. See you next time.